Hello, happy Thursday, and this is Healthy Mama B. Welcome, welcome. It's almost the end of the week. Can't believe another week is done. And here I am again. I am sporting my FGCU sweatshirt. Very exciting. I had quite a day today, and I'm happy to be here with you. My son goes to FGCU, so I'm very excited to promote the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful school that it is. So today I'm going to be talking about salads, and I'll tell you why. I had a very busy day at work today. It started early in the morning, and it didn't end until about 7 o'clock at night. And I was hungry. I was really, really hungry at the end of my day, and I was trying to think about what I could have for dinner. And I really wanted pizza because I love pizza. But then I thought, pizza is about 200-300 calories a slice. And if it's from a pizzeria, it's more than likely 350 to 400 calories a slice. And I didn't really have 700 calories to fit into my daily intake because I overslept this morning. So instead, I decided that I was going to whip up a salad. And I thought, you know what? A lot of people really undermine salads. They don't feel that salads are going to be not nutritious, but not a filling meal or satisfying meal. But I can tell you that they're fabulous. Not only are they terrific from a nutritional standpoint, but they're fast, they're many times very convenient, and you could throw a lot of things into a salad that just are sitting around your house. You could be really creative with it. You do have to be really careful though, because there are times that we get a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Confused maybe, or sort of lured in the wrong direction by some of the salad dressings and some of the other items that are out there on the market that they say that they're healthy, but they're not necessarily healthy. So for example, like I did some research earlier today, and like Annie's organic Thousand Island dressing, we see, organic dressing and we think, oh, it's going to be fabulous and it's going to be low calorie, but it's 90 calories per serving and it's 8 grams of fat. It also has 360 milligrams of sodium. So even though it says organic, it's not necessarily the healthiest. There are a couple of other options that are healthier. When you're out there, we did talk about labels a couple of weeks ago. It's important for you to read labels. Just because a salad dressing says light, it doesn't necessarily mean that, because oftentimes companies that make these salad dressings overcompensate by adding salt and sugar so that they can increase the flavor. So they may be less fat, but not necessarily the healthiest option depending on what your weight loss needs are, or what your health condition is if you do have one. So tonight when I was done with work, I went upstairs to my kitchen and I made myself and my family a delicious salad. And I threw in a whole bunch of things. I put in some beets, some corn. I added some grilled chicken, tomatoes, a little bit of onion, cucumbers, some pepper, and it was delicious. And with my chicken, what I did is I put, it was grilled chicken, but I added some teriyaki sauce to it. So it had a nice like honey sweet flavor to it. Didn't even need dressing. So even though there are calories in the teriyaki chicken, I was able to compensate that because it did add a really nice flavor to the salad. I really think it's important for us to remember that there are healthy choices out there sometimes when we are in a pinch and we need something quick to eat. Sometimes we just have to look in our refrigerator or in our cabinets and it's there. I don't know what it's like in your house, but oftentimes I do buy a lot of produce and I don't necessarily eat it. And so what I've been doing to try and stay on plan more often is when I make my daughter's lunch in the morning, I cut up my salad and I put it in a bowl and I leave it in the refrigerator, just like I work from home. So instead of taking my lunch to work, I leave my lunch in the refrigerator. And when it's time to eat lunch, I run upstairs, I grab it and I bring it on down. So it's very, it's important to plan ahead. It's important to have these items on hand, but you can be really creative. So for example, I don't particularly like lettuce. Okay, so sometimes I'll make a salad with lettuce. Sometimes I won't. Oftentimes my salads will just have the vegetables that I have at home. Most of the time I'll put spices into it. I'll put Italian seasoning, a little salt and pepper, sometimes a little onion powder, just really depending on what my mood is. It adds flavor. It decreases my need for salad dressing. And if I really do need a salad dressing, then I put a little bit in. I always measure. It's very important because some of the salad dressings are very, very, very high in calories and very high in fat. Some of the most fattening dressings that are out there are ranch dressing, all the different varieties, blue cheese dressing, also very fattening. Surprisingly, French, very fattening, which happens to be one of my favorite dressings because it's sweet and it's yummy, but you have to be very careful with that because it's not the most healthy. Okay, so it's important for us to remember that and just really look at your labels and see what's healthy for you. Oftentimes balsamic vinaigrette or just a vinegar, if you like buy a really nice aged balsamic and just put a little bit on your salad, that has virtually no calories, adds a nice flavor to your salads. And if you put a little bit of your spices in, it could really add some really nice flavor without adding heavy calories. My take on calories is that I would prefer to eat them rather than consume them in wasted calories. So that's just my own personal preference. And if you're like me, you probably prefer to do that same thing. So just be really careful. Also when you're going out to restaurants, you want to be careful also because there are some really fattening salads out there. And I'm not dissing any restaurants. I think it's, wonderful that they offer healthy options, but you have to make sure that they're healthy options before you eat them. If you're really trying to watch your weight, be very careful about what you're ordering. Most restaurants will put their calorie content and their fat grams and their nutritional information on their menus. So please double check that and try to fit it into your daily intake. Of course, it's always okay to indulge every once in a while, but if you think that you are eating healthy just by ordering a salad because it has vegetables in it, you're not necessarily accomplishing your goal if your salad has cheese and croutons and heavy fattening dressing and fried proteins. You can actually be defeating the purpose, and oftentimes you can eat more calories in a salad than you would, let's say, in a chicken sandwich, or sometimes even a fry with French fries. And I'm going to share with you some of the salads that I actually found that are incredibly high in calories, which were very surprising. So like, for example, Wendy's spicy chicken Caesar salad. Okay? You think chicken, you think Caesar salad. Now, Caesar salads are usually a little bit higher in calories because there's the Parmesan cheese. The Caesar salad dressings are usually higher in fat, and they're a crouton. So you would expect that the Caesar salad would be a little bit more fattening. But this salad, which is in a relatively small portion, regular size portion, we're not talking like a mammoth portion of salad here, is 780 calories and 51 grams of fat. Okay, it also has almost a day's worth of sodium. So that was unbelievable. I believe that a hamburger at Wendy's, a regular hamburger, is like 200 and something. That's huge. I mean, you could have like 2 hamburgers for the same amount as that salad. Now, I'm not saying do it, but if you're watching your calories and you're thinking that eating a salad is healthier, just be careful, okay? The Cheesecake Factory grilled chicken tostada salad is 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories. That's an entire day's worth of calories. And it has 15 grams of saturated fat and more than a day's worth of sodium. 1,200 calories. So we order it and we think, oh, I'm eating a salad. It's okay. I can have dessert. But no, you really can't because it's 1,200 calories. The Taco Bell Fiesta Taco Salad with beef on it, well, that has 770 calories and 41 grams of fat. Okay. Burger King's chicken, apple, and cranberry garden fresh salad is 680 calories with 42 fat grams. Now, I'll tell you, eating a salad with apples and cranberries sounds wonderful, okay? And eating tender crisp chicken sounds really good too, so make it at home. Bake your chicken. Have chicken tenders available, chicken tenderloins. You can put it in a little, white egg wash, put some, breadcrumbs on it and bake it instead of fry it, or put it I have an air fryer, which is fabulous. Stick it in the air fryer for 15-20 minutes, or put it in the oven, cut it up, put it on top of a salad made with lettuce or any vegetables that you have at home. Put some cut up apples, a little bit of cranberry, and voila, you have the same thing. And it's not going to be 680 calories worth of food. TGI Fridays strawberry fields salad with chicken. I mean, who doesn't love strawberries? And it's now strawberry season. It has 860 calories and 58 grams of fat. 58 grams of fat. I don't think I eat 58 grams of fat in an entire week. And it really, 58 grams of fat nearly has as much as a half a rack of baby ribs. So you could eat a half a rack of baby ribs and still have as much fat as this salad. So you think that you're eating it and you're being healthy, but you're not, because it has cheese, it has, just a lot of salad dressing on it. That's just not healthy. So my point here is that you have to be really careful about what you're eating. If you're eating a Thai chicken salad, you have to be really careful of those little crunchy things that they put on top. Those little curly things, the little wontons also that they put on top. The peanut dressing is very fattening. We think that because it has peanuts in it, it's going to be a little bit healthier, but there are other things in it that cause it to be more fattening. So be careful. Applebee's pecan crusted chicken salad. I think this one wins it. Well, let's see. No, actually, my next one wins it, and that one happened to be one of my favorites at one point. But Applebee's pecan crusted chicken salad is 1,340 calories with 80 fat grams. And, the next one is really Chili's quesadilla explosion salad, which was one of my most favorites. Whenever I would go to Chili's, this is what I would order. And I loved it because it's a salad, and you get a quesadilla, and it has chicken, and it's delicious. Well, guess what? Total damage with the salad, 1,430 calories. Okay, let me say that one more time. 1,430 calories. Now make sure you're sitting for this, because it has 96 grams of fat in that salad. No wonder I was almost 300 pounds. I thought that I was eating something that was relatively healthy. Mind you, I knew that the quesadilla was not a healthy option, but I figured everything else on the plate was pretty good. It wasn't. 1,430 calories. That's insane. That's just insane. That's more than a day's worth of calories for me. It is. It's totally crazy. When I was researching what to talk about tonight, I thought 1,430 calories? Seriously. And we go into these restaurants and we think to ourselves, oh yeah, I'm going to order a salad and I'm going to be okay. And then we order dessert sometimes, or we'll have an appetizer because we think that we're eating healthier, but we're really not. So be conscious of it. Just be conscious of it. Being on a healthy journey, right? Maybe not weight loss, maybe it's more fitness focused, whatever health journey you're on, just keep in mind that it's all about being conscious and mindful. It's about being aware. It's about reading labels. It's about making good choices and really understanding what you're consuming, right? Because there are lots of, options out there that are healthier options. I often think about, if I wanted to eat something in a restaurant and I wanted to try it at home, how could I make it at home and make it healthier? What is my option there? The other night, my daughter and I had hamburgers. I hadn't had a hamburger in a really long time. I wasn't going to go to fast food. And so I bought really good Kobe beef, measured everything out, had a little hamburger, grilled it out on the grill. It was a beautiful night, and had it on a 100-calorie bun, and it was great. The whole thing, I think, was like 350 calories, and I had lettuce, tomato, pickles. It was amazing, and it was a fabulous meal. Had I gone to fast food, I probably could have had a hamburger for about the same calories, but it wouldn't have had the same nutritional content. I would not have known where the beef came from. My beef was organic, so I knew it didn't have any preservatives in it. You just have to be conscious of what you're eating. I felt good about that choice. I had plenty of calories left for the day, and I knew that it was a good option for me. Be also really careful when you're trying to think about salads. Think about the protein options that you're choosing for your salads, because oftentimes we make choices that may not be the best option. Fried foods are not going to be as healthy as grilled foods. Beef is not going to be as healthy as chicken. Chicken may not be as healthy as fish, depending on the fish. Okay, salmon has a high fat content, but it's really good for you with the omega-3s, right? Tilapia, not so good for you because it's farm raised, has a lot of chemicals in it. Shrimp, very low in calories, but it depends on how you prepare it. Is it going to be grilled? Are you going to fry it up with lots of butter? Are you going to, just grill it out with just a little bit of seasoning? How you prepare it is going to impact the number of calories. So be really conscious about salads. We're going into the warmer months. Cooking hot, warm meals is not that appealing to me. Cooking in general is not all that appealing sometimes, but cooking hot meals during the summer, not that appealing. I love to grill out. I love to eat salads. I like to eat fresh fruits and vegetables because that's what's available now, and you get more of a variety during the spring and summer months. So I like to mix things up. I like to do a variety of different things in my home, and make different things that we don't normally get to eat in the colder months. So try it, and just, while you're doing it, try to be creative, add things. I have a girlfriend in Florida, her name is Elena, and she always used to say that I made the greatest salads because I would just dump anything that I had in the house into the salad. And I can't say that it was everything, but I would put as much as I possibly could that was a relatively healthy option into it. Okay, these days I avoid cheese if I can. There are times that I'll put a little bit of feta cheese on. I avoid certain cheeses like blue cheese. Sometimes I'll sprinkle a little cheddar if I feel like it. But ultimately, I would much rather have a little bit of extra dressing than have the cheese. My proteins of choice are usually a chicken, a fish, or shrimp. Shrimp for me, it's wonderful because it's the lowest in calories and they're delicious. Never fried, always grilled. And, that's really it. Be careful if it comes with, a side like a quesadilla, or it comes with a breadsticks, or if you're going to go to Olive Garden and have the unlimited salads with breadsticks. I think each breadstick is 100 calories or 200 calories. Be conscious of that. And the salad dressing is mixed into the salads. Olives have calories. Be careful of that too. Just be conscious of everything and work it into your day. Know also that there are options for fast meals, and it doesn't have to be fast food or pizza or drive-through. You have things in your home, you just have to prepare for them. And that was really my message for today. After a very long day at the office, it was wonderful to be able to eat a nice, quick, fast, healthy meal, and I feel terrific. I feel like I've done something really good for myself. There's no guilt involved. Had I eaten the pizza, I probably would have felt just really stuffed and just full and just not good. So that was really my message for today. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that there were options out there. And does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? If you do, I'm happy to answer them. Next week, we're going to have a really good session. I'm actually traveling on business next week, and next week we're going to talk about how to stay on track with your health and fitness plan when you are out of town. So that's going to be a great program. We're going to talk about how to exercise or stay fit, stay moving and shaking. Also, how to make good choices when you're eating out. You can't always order salad. So what can you choose that are healthier options? Where are the hidden calories? And what are some of the tips that I've done when I've traveled? So I'll share some of my hidden secrets there. So that'll be next Thursday at 8. My newsletter went out last Saturday, so for those of you who received it, I would love to hear your feedback. Please shoot me an email or send me a message. I'd like to know what you thought of it. And for those of you who have not signed up and you'd like to have it, go ahead and sign up. Click sign up on my Facebook page, and I will make sure that I get that out to you over the weekend. We've hit 2,500 followers, which is amazing. I'm very excited. So please spread the word, share and like the content that you find most appealing. I would love to share and spread the word. The more people that know how to live a healthy lifestyle, the better and healthier the world can be. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Be healthy, be happy, and we'll talk soon. Good night.